Welcome to EconoMe 2024. This is my second time, and I met some of these ladies actually at the airport or saw them on my plane, and we all were at the same hotel, so we rode over to this meet and greet. You literally meet people as soon as you step on a plane when you come to EconoMe, and that's the whole point. Fire is better with friends. Jumped on these scooters to go to the hotel. Perfect timing because it did start pouring rain. Then went on a walk early in the morning. Also met someone just hanging out at my hotel, and we were able to explore Cincinnati a little bit. And then I actually did fouling this time. Last time I just mixed and mingled and watched, but I'm glad I really got in there. And it's more fun just being able to talk while you're also like your hand-eye coordination is focused on something else. There's something about that when it comes to just being able to definitely chat with people that you haven't met before. And I'm a bit of a competitive person. So this is going to be a lot longer scene because I wanted to talk about my takeaways from EconoMe. My last video for the 2023 conference was more of tips and tricks on how to navigate the conference. So if you're interested in that, please feel free to watch my last year's video. But this one's really more about reflection. So what I really noticed this conference was that people were focusing on building a life you do not have to retire from. There was a lot more conversation about barista fire. There was conversations about people who aren't firing as fast as they had originally planned because they want to do a sabbatical, take some time off, and they don't need to stress themselves out to just accumulate. And I personally am in the accumulation phase, but I'm also really enjoying the work I do. I'm enjoying my family. I'm enjoying traveling. I'm enjoying my friends. And it's not a priority right now for me to be very strict about my savings rate or the exact amount of money that I'm putting away. So again, remember these very popular footprints taking you around the campus. And also I'd love to say that not only are you building a life that you don't have to retire from, but you're also continuously reaching out to people. There's so many different events that are happening throughout the year, not specific to EconoMe, that a lot of these people are able to meet up with each other throughout the year and support each other. This is my friend from last year. And so I realized if you go to the hotels, people will just hang out all night long. I was exhausted. We did go get cookies at Insomnia Cookie, but then I had to go to sleep. So Saturday's the next day. This was wonderful going through each one of these speakers. There were some that I didn't even think I would take anything away from, and I did. So it was really wonderful to really sit down and to learn from each one of these speakers. And I'll put them in the show notes, but here you can find most of their information just to start off on the amazing work that they're doing for the community. And this one was really entertaining, actually. And then I left to go do my own little Indian lunch situation just to decompress from everything that I was learning and explore the campus just a little bit. So I enjoyed being around everyone, but also taking the time to be away before we got into the main speakers as well as the smaller workshops. So I went to one of the workshops on how to pull out from your 401k or your savings accounts, and then went back into the main hall. This was so great, just talking about financial literacy in schools. It was so important. This one was interesting because she actually used to work for the IRS. So it was wonderful to be able to get that kind of insight for her tax workshop. And then going into the case study, someone actually opened up their finances for us to go through. So many people applied, and they've also been doing it in their smaller catch fire, like state or city groups. Last talk of the day on financial modeling tools. This one was difficult because it was a long day, and I was trying to hang, being in the party hotel. Final dinner of the night with the guys, and now we're just heading over to the last mixer. Again, a big takeaway was that there was even a workshop that people were saying that they're fire, but they're not happy. And it was just really important to see that you have all these people who care about you, who are in similar situations. People are taking sabbaticals. People are choosing to take a little bit longer to be financially independent. There's even people who have saved way more money than they ever need, but they choose to continue working. So you'll see here some friends from last year, new friends here, again, hanging out. Fairfield Marriott, remember that. And now this is me heading home. I rushed home last year on Sunday, learned my lesson. I'm like, nope, leave on Monday. But this is a little bit of the city on my way to the airport. And I'm hoping that you find your people. They could be money nerds like my people, or just specifically understanding what you're running towards instead of away from. So I hope you enjoyed it, and thanks so much for watching.